So how many of you are excited to be journalists today? Yeah? I'm going to be showing you two videos. Yeah? In each of the video, all you have to do is see what you see you should write, what you think you should write, and what you wonder. Okay?
Omar Khalid, student youth activist of JNU. He's with us in the studio. He says there's nothing wrong.
Are you sure? Okay, who would like to share? Just we'll take one response right now.
I see in the news this is a debate and I see 3 JNU students in the debate. And I see they don't talk both sides. And I think he tell about observe. I wonder why are not get chance to speak and why is interrupt.
How many of you agree with Kunal? I wonder why he was interrupting the guests. Some boys are disagreeing. I'm sure.
He journalist work to interact to other people and he because he interact he gives salary to this work and then he journalist so he interact to people.
He's interacting with people, he gets paid to do this.
And the object because the responsibilities of journalists is that they not choose one side. They give balanced view.
I see a lot of thought coming out, but we're going to hold on to our thought, okay? We've anyway written down all our thoughts right now. We're going to go to the second video. And in the second video, we will get some more perspective, and then we will get back to our discussion. So this was a very different video, was it? Or maybe not? Why was it different? Anyone?
In this journalist is giving balanced news and he is not with any one party. He is giving both parties information.
What makes you say that?
Where is the evidence that it was balanced? How do we know that it was balanced? Where is the evidence?
I think it was balanced because when he is showing evidences, it means that he do not is with any party because in evidence it can catches any party can catch us by doing wrong things.
So you're saying he was sticking to facts. He was sticking to facts. Okay, great. I want all of you to spend the next 7 to 8 minutes in your groups answering 3 simple questions.
So first is Ibadur, then second Arwaz.
There are some students they will say that Bharat ki barbadi. So government put in a jail. I think the event was on Afzal Guru death penalty and the government do not tell or give information that they are hanging Afzal Guru and I think this was the event in their question.
The difference in two videos is that in first video they are only talking about one side and other side and not other side, and the similarities between two videos is that they are not only talking about the event of JNU students of Afzal Guru hanging.
I want to end. In first video, the journalist was not giving any information or video, the real video, and in second video, they were giving information also and giving everyone a chance and do not interrupting and they showing evidences also.
In the last part of the class, then only 4-5 people will share, only they will get the learning. We want all of us to get the learning, right? So what we're going to now try is the third question, responsibilities of a journalist, right? Satyam, just write, erase everything on the board, responsibilities of a journalist in the center, and keep drawing whatever information comes out of the class, and we want a lot of information, okay? So anyone can share whatever they want about responsibilities of a journalist that they have learned.
So if you did not know answer, so please
Imagine you are a journalist and then you give a responsibility.
They should talk both sides and they do not sensationalize.
Sensational. What does that mean, Vikrant?
Sensational means talk more the
More than the information. Say something more than the information.
The responsibility of a good journalist is take both the points, listen carefully, and be attentive and active. He is no value to conscience which thing is wrong and which thing is right to do, and he participate both of parties.
What is the value of conscience for a journalist? What does it look like? In the case of a journalist, what could be right to do and what could be wrong to do?
In first video, the journalist have not listened everyone and he is speaking loud continuously. This is wrong because the good journalist is give chance to speak everyone.
don't assume and detect the news.
They cannot use the power in a bad way.
How can he really use his power in a bad way? Could he? Could he not?
Sir, he is not to give chance answer to a lot of people.
Maybe something you did not see. Forget the video. Think outside the video.
Like think about you are a journalist and your voice can reach to billions of people. What can you, how can you use it in a wrong way?
Sir, I was journalist. I use my power for bad things. Is like any party was good, the party, and second party was bad. We take the money and win other party.
Okay, during elections, make a political party win by taking money from that party. I think we've got great 12 points, although I still think you can think of many more. You can push yourselves more into thinking what are responsibilities of a journalist, because I kept hearing the same things again and again. And I also think a lot of things that you were sharing were not backed by evidence. You couldn't take examples from real life media. When I was finding articles about JNU in different newspapers, they were good, some were very good, some were slightly not balanced, but I didn't find a very great article, right? So I was generally thinking I'd throw a challenge at you. I want you to write a newspaper article today about the JNU event. How many of you think you can do it? Okay. How many of you need some more knowledge before you can do it? Okay, so we've got half. I remember we did this class where we talked about how to write a newspaper article. So we mentioned one side of the story, talk about the reasons for that side and the problems with that side. Then what do?
Then we are write the other side of party and we write a reason and problem and meaning.
So we need to give some ending advice, a conclusion in the article as well. Take 5 minutes to read both the articles, then I will give you further instructions. Guys, one quick observation about these two articles. What did you see? I just want one person to share.
First articles, they support the JNU students, but in second, they are against the JNU students.
How many of you are agreeing with that? We have to now write a newspaper article about what happened at the Jawaharlal Nehru University. Both sides represented, whatever responsibilities you decided, a responsible article. Okay, thank you for writing this newspaper article. I'm sure a lot of you have done a great job. So I will require a lot of you to give me this article and keep it on your desk before you go for recess, okay? But I want 3 particular boys to share right now. So Purushottam will share first, okay?
At the JNU in Delhi, a group decided to organize a protest against the hanging of Afzal Guru at his 3rd death anniversary. But some of mischievous students shouted anti-national slogan, and as they said this, it spread like a gas in our media and or in our country, and some people say that it is right to arrest the organizer, but some others says that some mischief students shouted and you will punish the organizer. It will not fair at all. After all, we have right to speech and expression. But opposition said why the students shouted anti national slogan, go India go back, that it means that they have no respect at all for our country, so they have no chance to live our country, put in the jail. And some of solutioners says that please look at our constitution before saying that they are terrorists. My feedback to you politics is you are confident, you said with confidence, and negative feedback is you should look at the copy, but sometimes you should look the all class and you remember important facts, so you can look at the class, so all are interested to hear your article.
I saw such great views coming, some challenging thoughts coming out in those articles. However, what I still want to see is for you to be able to relate. I want you to think, what do we learn from this lesson and take back in our daily lives?